What's up, guys? I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Dueling Network here. I've been playing Dueling Network for a little bit too long today, and now my rating is like 14 something, so I'm just outside of the top 200. So figure I'll just do some recording, some duels and stuff, because I've been supposed to put some videos up, but life situations have made it difficult to do so. So I guess instead of putting up a video of drafting, I guess we'll put up a video of me dueling. We'll see how it goes. One of these days we'll be able to play. Yep, one of these days. Here in a second I'm going to have to start downloading more episodes of Fairy Tale. Gives me something to do later. Come on! Yeah, I'm also pretty sad because Sam Bradford got traded to the Eagles, and I'm a huge Cowboys fan. So a lot of people are talking smack about that. Because DeMarco Murray's a free agent, and he could go there too. DeMarco Murray and Sam Bradford went to OU together, so that would make me even more sad if they did that, and they were playing for the Eagles. So we're going to play against Shogun Rua. And clearly he is Yugi himself, so we'll just see what's going on here with this game. I've been playing a lot of Qliphorts, and I hate playing against that deck. They always have all the answers. It's kind of annoying. I added Regeki Break since the deck list that I posted in my article. Regeki Break's actually just really, really good. I play 3 of them actually, so I play 3 of each Discard Outlet Trap. Oh man. All the Qliphorts though, and I have the worst luck with Qliphorts. These guys will always open the entire nuts. They won't open partial. See, this guy is gonna open average, and I'm really happy about that. But he can put his scout there and not get another search. Okay, there we go. See, he opened actually pretty bad. I have not seen anyone open that bad before with this deck, because most of my opponents have no clue what that means. So we'll special the Farfa and normal summon the Graph. We have the Fire Lake and the Regeki Break in this game, so it actually looks pretty hard for me to lose this one, I think, but you never know. We'll just hang on. Qliphorts are always 1 card away from just doing some bullshit, so I actually hate the deck with a passion. It's probably the most degenerate deck of all time. Maybe in some weird fairy tale world. That's not a pun, because I'm watching the show. Maybe in some fairy tale world, Infernities is a little bit more degenerate. Okay, let's be real. Infernity is a lot more degenerate. Actually, no, it isn't. They're both really degenerate. Okay, let's just leave it at that. But I have the Fire Lake in my opening hand. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean that I'm going to win. Just hoping that in this situation that it does. The problem is sacrifice. Being able to have sacrifice on top of having more monsters. If this was a Karma Cut instead of a Regeki Break, it would be a little bit better for me. But it's not. So we'll just deal, and yeah, that kind of makes me want to puke that I have a Vanity's Emptiness. I hope to mill all Vanities and all Breakthrough skills when I play against this deck. But I know that that's a lot to ask for, but I mean, these guys usually open up doing all this with 3 back row and stealth me on turn 1. So I'm pretty sure that I'm justified in asking for just a little help from time to time, you know what I mean? And we'll use the all-powerful Seer here to bring back Skarn. So at this point, I'm just kind of hoping that he does not have stealth. Oh, he has the Dark Hole, though. Dark Hole's pretty real, actually. Let's not kid ourselves. Dark Hole was actually very, very good. The Dark Hole also is very, very bad, because now I get to add 2 cards that are not Fire Lake, and unless he has the Floodgate card known as Vanity's Emptiness or Skill Drain in his hand, which I actually don't believe he has, since he didn't set them last turn and he just Dark Holed me, which I believe is what he drew off the top of the deck. However, Even, I guess I wouldn't know if he drew Dark Hole, because, well, I didn't have a field last turn. So, I guess we'll just find out. Although, I can't lie that I feel pretty comfortable about adding Tour Guide at the end of the turn. And, you know, so adding Tour Guide at the end of the turn actually makes me feel pretty comfortable. This game's probably securely in my favor. I don't mind trading Dark Hole for a pretty large positive. I'm assuming he added Scout. I didn't actually pay attention, so I was too busy talking to myself. Ugh. Ugh. Shogun Rua. This guy's kind of taking a sweet time. I wonder what he's thinking about. I wonder if he knows. Maybe he's thinking about how he's going to enter an 800 on his keyboard. See, there's 2 spots on the keyboard to enter an 800. I think that's what he's thinking about right now. Because to be honest, there's not a lot of thinking that has to go on here. He's playing Qliphorts, and it kind of plays itself. I honestly think Satella Knights is a more skill-based deck than Qliphorts, to be completely honest with you. There we go. He figured out he had a Scout in his hand. So we paid 800. And it results. Go for it. Unfortunately for me, if I had done that the other way and Fire Laked him first, I would have gotten rewarded. However, that doesn't really make sense to do. Whereas at the end phase, if he set 2 face-down cards, in theory that would let me hit 2 face-down cards as carrier and blow out everything and then kill him. That's just not the case in this situation. I can't flip Vanities here, even though he's going to definitely Pendulum Summon. I can't do it because if I do and he ends up having an MST or I just lose to the fact that my Tour Guide can't be summoned, that would be very unfortunate. So we can't do that this time. But we will take 21 directly, and hopefully that ends his turn because I really don't want to fight through a Floodgate. And it does end his turn. Man, I'm really thankful because I hate playing against this deck with a passion. I really hate playing against Floodgates more than anything else in this world. Just let me tell you. Oh, I drew a graph. I don't want to draw a graph. But I guess we'll deal with it. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to try to be a little savage here because I get to use the Fire Lake no matter what. I'm going to try to hit Rubik. And if I hit Rubik and if I end up hitting Seer off of this Rubik, this is going to be an absolutely disgusting play because I'll get to Virgil the Sacrifice and then Fire Lake him when he activates. That'll be pretty out of this world. And we did. That's pretty nice. You know, usually I'm not a savage with this deck. Usually I literally have to just grind through this whole matchup. So it feels good to sack from time to time. Although this is kind of ridiculous. Let's not pretend here. Yeah, we're definitely going to send our boy Sacrifice back to the deck because we definitely are not a fan of that card being in play. Sorry, sir. We're going to send you away. And we'll use Graph. We're probably going to... I'm thinking I'm going to special summon an all-powerful Skarm in this situation. To be totally honest with you. Because I can't swing with the card that I get. I'd rather honestly have Seer in my hand. So yeah, I think we're going to go with the Skarm. We'll enter battle here and we'll swing at this guy, the carrier. And that deals a little damage to be 700. Yeah, you bro, 700. Thank you. And then we'll go to end phase here, and I'll add a Seer. It kind of gives, even though he's played a few turns without me flipping anything, it does give the illusion of a like a Regeki Break or a Phoenix Wing Windblast. So we'll grab that, especially since we have Skarm, so that means that we're definitely going to be able to end up getting the card that we want in the end, which is Tour Guide. So he's going to pay 800, and I'm going to say, wait. I wonder if I should Fire Lake now. And the biggest problem with Fire Laking now is if he drew another Scout, which we definitely don't have knowledge of him having another Scout, We did draw another scout. We're kind of in a little bit of a bad situation. So I think we'll just go ahead and Fire Lake here, though, because he has 2 scouts in play, and so we'll just kind of clean him of all of his cards. That lets us add Tour Guide at the end, and we'll add the Fire Lake back, just in case our friend here has a little bit even more bright ideas. Well, you win some, you lose some. I mean, I guess we're going to do a really bad play here in a minute. It's probably one of the worst plays in the game. It's called Flipping Vanities against Qliphorts. That is a shaft. I just got the shaft for doing that. That's unbelievable. As Matthew Stafford would say, that is the first time in history. And I am kind of upset about that. I mean, are we for real? I mean, I guess the play here is to add Farfa, so that way I'll take more damage, but I'll get my guy back. But that's just kind of just ridiculous. I'm hoping that my friend here didn't draw vanities of his own, because if he did, we'd probably lose this game for no reason. But first we're going to give ourselves 1,000 life points, because we need as many life points as we have, since we're about to normal summon and suicide into a monster. I hate this play with the brush.
Are we about to do that?
We have to. And he was not very happy about that idea. So, I guess there you have it. That's me 1-0ing Qliphorts because he didn't like Farfa, me taking my Virgil back. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day.